I started doing biofield testing in 2016. I was really sick and I was working in the natural health field and I loved it, but I didn't really have a niche, wasn't really sure. And I used to say like a traveler, free spirit of all things nutrition and all things herb. And I went to a seminar and I was hooked from the minute I walked in the door and left. When I learned how to do biofield testing, it was a lot of travel. So I wanted to do it. I attended my first seminar and I left and thought, okay, in order to do this, I need to attend 9 seminars or 6 seminars or whatever it was. And I had to travel literally coast to coast. So I traveled to Seattle, to Boston, to Chicago to study under Dr. Frank. And what a privilege and what a journey and how much fun I had on that. But when I got asked to take this position, I was looking at the school and I was looking at the situation we were in 2020 and the current status of the school that was already there. And there was this overwhelming feeling of, what if we could make this easier for people? What if this could be a career that more people could have access to and be proficient in? And how do we do that? And the first thing is making it so that you didn't have to travel coast to coast, that the education could be so all-inclusive and immersive and comprehensive that you could start the education online, and with a few live events that you get to attend and the recording and the knowledge that we put into that school, that you could graduate and feel equipped to put it into your practice. And then long-term goal, what if we could get that accredited? And what if you could take a high school graduate or somebody who's kind of been in the field or been interested in the field, or even a stay-at-home mom that wants to do this, and they could take our course and that could be it for them, and they could become a biofield tester and that could be standalone. So if you have a prior training in nutrition, acupuncture, holistic health, natural health, what have you, you have everything you need to get started. All we require is that you have prior knowledge of the human body. We equip you with everything that you would need to be able to start using it in your practice. The training is really cool in the sense that you can, once you start it, you don't need to be totally 100% proficient in every single kit to be able to use it, which I think is super, super cool, especially for those of us who already have a practice. It's something that you can do concurrently with what you have going on, whether you have a family or a practice or both. It's designed in a way that it can complement and be attainable. You can start with each kit as you learn it and add that to your practice, so you're learning as you go and making your return on investment as you're going through the course. The curriculum is designed where you give it 3 to 5 hours of undivided attention every week. I've seen people with more time and more dedication to it be able to do that faster, but it was designed where you have access to it for a year. It's a 10-month program. It's on a drip, so your units come out monthly, and those units were designed to be given about 3 to 5 hours per week, give or take your previous experience in muscle testing. All of our education programs, the biofield testing certification, our energenomics certification, and then our future certifications are inclusive of everything that you would need. So the tuition's gonna cover access to the school, it's gonna cover the kits and testing material that you would need to be successful throughout the duration of your course and in your practice, as well as it's going to cover certain perks depending on which course. But the biofield testing certification course also comes with a live event and then access our thriving community of practitioners that can support you. I think one of the really cool things about this career is that you can meld and shift it to fit your lifestyle. I'm a mom, I homeschool, I work for biofield testing, and I get to run a practice. It's so fun. But does it feel like work? I choose to run my appointments every 30 minutes.
Well, definitely more to be shared in this series of Let's Ask the Director of Education some questions.
Thank you.